Howdy y'all. In today's episode I move out to the middle of nowhere called No Man's Land County, and I start my own farm using only a truck and a chainsaw. I begin with $0 in my pocket and in hopes to make a bright future. Will I succeed or will I go broke? Find out in today's episode. And please, do consider liking and subscribing, as it helps the channel out greatly. Thank you. These beans look so good. Oh, howdy everyone. Welcome back to survival farming, where we originally began just this piece of dirt, some trees. I deforested it and turned it into what is starting to be quite the farm. We got quite the field of soybeans to take care of today, and I think whenever I go to sell them, I'm wanting to do possibly something a little more with our new property. But let's get everything all situated and hooked up, and we'll get started. Just 19% from, or almost 20% from just one pass. So we are going to be pretty darn full. I need to give myself a good shot somewhere. That ought to do. Gotta make things look nice and pretty, don't I? I say we're pretty much just over halfway done. Starting on almost 2/3. Not bad yield so far. This would have been, or the last pass would have been a full hopper if I would have kept going, but I emptied out after the fourth pass, and well, I'd say probably gonna get a hopper and, well, maybe 2.5 hoppers full out of this field, maybe. Hopper full number 2, or unload number 2. Even the combine is having trouble with this hill. Man, I really was hoping the combine wouldn't. Out of everything I own, everything has trouble with this stupid hill. I should have never plowed it up. Well, mistake for later. Oh, and by the way, I put some rock by a stump that I missed. Alright, let's see if we can fit her all into this gravity wagon. Gonna be close. I honestly don't think we're gonna do it. Well, folks, we somehow managed to do it. And let's see. It says we have 25,687 liters. Let's go ahead and get this to the market and sell her. Alright, that's interesting. $58,334. Let's go ahead and get this over to Rich Farmer's house, and I guess we'll get started on his sunflowers. Now, $1,600 later, and a very long drive, I finally got this, and I'm hoping it's worth it. Okay, seems pretty worth it. Not too bad. I like the fact I can go 9 miles an hour doing it. Don't break into his house. Now, these things better pay off because that was quite expensive leasing this thing. I'll see you guys whenever she's all done. So, all in total, I got just about 2,600 liters of sunflowers. So, I can already tell it's not going to be worth it. If I'm looking at that right, it says almost 6,500. Okay, maybe that was kind of worth it. So, while I was up there at town, as I'd say, I picked up a couple things, being some markers. So this is the edge of our property, and this goes from here to over here. Give me a minute and I'll be there. Here we are. So somewhere over directly in line is over there. Then go straight from here through, all the way through that timber line, somewhere through here. Here it is. Right here. Then follow the marker. Leads that way. And we'll get to the last one. Here it is. So this is the square of our property, or rectangle. Sorry, had to sneeze. But yeah, I'm not going to be farming this hill. I'm not going to farm the uphill slope. I'm probably going to turn this into our main farmyard. No. Our main farmyard is going to be over there. I'm probably just going to turn this into one big field. So off camera I will do the outline, let you guys see, and then I'll finish it off on camera. But until then, we need to do some plowing for Rich. We harvested, so he wants us now to take care of the plowing. Now, he hasn't told me exactly what he wants in this field just yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be something just as unique as the sunflowers were. I'm really hoping he just does like a grain crop though, because I cannot stand to lease that sunflower header again. And I really don't want to do anything like potatoes or sugar beets or sugar cane or anything really big like that. I'm gonna tell him never mind if he wants to try that stuff. While we're on a roll, I might as well get my fields done. So this is the newly expanded, just slightly around the edges, field. I also threw down a lot of gravel. I had a bunch hauled in. So now I'm going to expand this field. Not up there, but I am going to expand it down here and along the sides. I'm planning on having it come out all the way out here. Well, probably not all the way, but close. Well, I didn't get quite over all the way to this one. There's still like 2 feet. But that got me a lot more. And as for over here, I think I'm the same. yeah, like 2, maybe 3 foot. Which, yeah, that didn't exactly make things easier because that makes more of an uphill slope. But over here, I got it flush with our gravel. I did take a little bit of the gravel, smooth it out. It is what it is, as I always say. Now, I'll take care of the rest of this off camera, and I'll see all y'all around. Goodbye.